Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to our Minnesota Twins discussion video here. And it is cold outside. It is like 0 degrees, negative wind chill. It's cold. I got 3 sweatshirts on, a hat, but things are heating up in Minnesota. I'm not talking about Manny Machado and Bryce Harper. That heat could come in a little bit, as you saw in the last video, that we are in talks with Manny Machado and Bryce Harper. Like I said, don't think we'll actually get them, but we got some more news today. The minor league system, they're getting a little bit stronger, or at least, well, they're doing something. They're making trades. They're signing players. So here we go. We're going to be talking about Mike Olt today. He got signed to a minor league contract by the Twins, 30 years old, and we're going to be talking about him today. Why he, is now on the Twins. How can he help the Twins? Is this a good thing? Is it a bad thing? What's the real purpose of this? We're going to talk about it all. So here we go. Mike Olt. He was drafted in 2010 in the first round, 49th overall, by the Texas Rangers. And he's from the University of Connecticut. He is a first baseman and a third baseman. That is kind of interesting. So we already have Miguel Sano at third base. Assuming that he plays and, assuming he does well. Also at first base, we signed C.J. Cron from the Rays this year. We also have Tyler Austin, who can play out there. Sano can move over to first. If we sign Machado, he'll play third, possibly, or he could. We've got all these players that can play these two positions, and our infield is really, our whole team is really good. Our weakest point right now is probably our catcher, and that's really not that bad with Astudillo. So we are in a good spot right now, pretty much everywhere in the lineup, up and down. So it just depends on, what the Twins really want to do with this guy. So they signed him to a minor league contract. The last time he played in the majors was in 2015. He was signed in 2010, like I said. Made it to the majors for Texas in 2012. He was 23 years old at the time. So he played 16 games, had 40 appearances. Plate appearances, 33 at-bats, no home runs, 5 RBIs, 1 stolen base, 5 walks, 13 strikeouts, 5 hits as well, and 1 double. He batted 152 with 250 OBP, 182 slugging, not very good. So that was his first season in the majors. Maybe he just had to get going a little bit. 2014, here, he didn't play in 2013, not sure why there, but played in 2014 with the Cubs, and he played 89 games. So, half the season-ish. And he still didn't do very hot. 160, 248 OBP, 356 slugging. He had 35 strikeouts, 7 walks, no stolen bases, 5 RBIs, 4 home runs, 18 hits on 94 at-bats. So, not too great. Then in 2015, he also started with the Cubs, only played in 6 games. 1 home run, 133 average, 188 OBP, 6 strikeouts, not good again. And then finally in 2015, the last time he played, so 4 years ago, played in 24 games, a batting average of 203, OBP at 267, and a slugging of 316. So those are his stats. And basically, it's not good. I don't want to say he's absolute garbage because he's done some decent things in the minors, but in the major league level, he's just not there, and he's old now, up on 30 years old. I don't know if the Twins are really signing him for. Your guess is as good as mine here, because it just doesn't make sense why the Twins would go out and sign a guy that they're not going to use. Especially, I don't know who the minors league center corner infielders are, but to sign a guy like this who has struggled in the majors, it doesn't make sense, because we're not bringing him in and putting him in the minors to give him a chance at the majors. Obviously that's what we're doing, but it doesn't look like he's going to get there. So that's my point that I'm trying to make here. He just doesn't seem to have what he needs to get to the majors. And this was reported on the MLBTradeRumors.com. It was by Connor Bryn and Jeff Todd. So they were talking about how he struggled in the majors, and I've said that now. But he, in the last couple seasons, he's done pretty well in the minors. We'll go through that right now. So he's 30 years old, third season that he has failed to make the majors. He's played in the minors for the Padres in 2016, and then the last 2 years he was with the Red Sox. But here we go. He he did not do bad in the Triple A level. He went 254, 355, 464, 15 home runs. That's not terrible. I mean, in 2018, so that was before 2018. So in the last three, that was the 2 years before he got to the last season, I guess. He went 224, 357, 430 with 11 home runs in 2018. That was with Boston. So, I mean, like, he's not doing bad. I mean, those are major league numbers, but they're in the minor leagues. But that's what makes it, a struggle for what, in my opinion, to sign a guy like this, because he's putting up major league numbers, good numbers in, half the at-bats. So he came to the plate 280 times. That's about half of what a major league season is, so about half the season. And, like I said, 224, 357, 430. Another half of the season, he could go 250, 400, 500, something like that. And that's really good. That's not bad. But in the minor league level, you want to see them, 400, in my opinion, 400, 450, 700, something like, I don't know. Those are just crazy numbers, but you want to see him being one of the best in the minor league system, and he just wasn't. So, I mean, like, again, comparing that, either the 254, 355, 464 that he did before last season in the minors, or the 224, 357, 430 last season in 2018, compare that to his entire major league career when he went 168, 250, 330. That's not good. I mean, like, you're decent in the minors, you're just not there in the majors. So this is where I want to bring this to you guys. So what are the Twins trying to do? We've gone over his stats. He's not that great. He's good in the minors. He's probably a pretty solid minor league player, but what is the purpose of this? I can't find the deal that the Twins agreed with him on, what they signed him to. I'm guessing, it's just an average minor league contract, not going to be a lot of money. So it's not like we are wasting money, going out and getting a player like this. He's a veteran player. I mean, he has played in the majors, and he's done well in the minors. It's just, I don't see where he can go from here, unless he's just going to get traded from minor league team to minor league team and help their minor league, playoffs or whatever. But that doesn't do anything for the Twins themselves. So you've got this player, and I mean, if he gets up to the majors, we definitely could, use him, and we could have a spot for him. But is he going to be one of those players that, I mean, I could think of a few, like, Motter last year, who's not even on probably any major league roster at this point. We brought him up for like 7 to 10 games or something. He batted one time, or he got one hit. I mean, and then he went out in injury in Chicago when he ran into the wall and got a concussion, I think. But it's like, why do we bring up these players? Is this what we're going to do with Olt, is just give him a chance, see what he can do? I mean, the Twins are already struggling last year when they brought in, like, these players like Motter and Astudillo, like players that probably, were just given a shot, and then Astudillo, went off, but like Motter didn't, completely fell off the table. Just, an example of that. Are they trying to do that with Olt? Say, hey, Astudillo did it, maybe you could do it, or are you going to end up like Motter? I don't know. That's just my take on it, because it doesn't seem like we have such a solid team, especially at the corner infield spots, where it's like, I don't see a point in signing somebody like this. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, unless, like I just said, you want to just throw him in there, somebody gets hurt, you want to give him a shot, and say you got 10 games, and try your luck, and kind of thing. I mean, but like I said, he hasn't made it to the majors in the last 3 years. It just doesn't seem likely that, he's gonna make it there again. Are we using him as trade bait, though? That's another question. I don't know what we'd use him for. Like, I don't see this guy being, he used to be a prospect, a top 50 prospect in 2010 when the Rangers drafted him, but 30 years old now, still playing in the minors. I don't see what we're doing with this guy. So I mean, it's kind of interesting. You don't see a lot of, you know, midwinter just, hey, let's sign you to a minor league deal and go from there. It's like you usually want to try to, you know, push them to the majors. So, I mean, that's my take on it. I think they're trading for him, or they signed him to say, hey, we'll give you a shot, 10 games. If somebody gets hurt or if you're doing really well, we'll give you a shot, 10 games, see what you can do. You know, he could be a sleeper, but I don't know. I definitely want to know your opinion on this because, yeah, your guess is as good as mine. So, like I said, I think they'll just try him for 10 games if the Twins are already out of it, or if, you know, somebody gets hurt, they might say, hey, Olt, it's your time, buddy, and, you know, he'll get his chance. So, that's my take on it, though. I definitely, like I said, want to know what you guys think. Is this a good pickup? Was it a veteran move? Are we using him as some sort of trade bait? Or are we literally just going to give him a shot? Or are we just signing him for, you know, maybe the minor league playoffs or something? So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Love hearing your discussions down there. So that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching so much. Make sure to come back tomorrow for more videos. And we will see you next time.